Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to the next live stream. So we're also recording this locally if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? Nope. There we go. Should be now be recording locally as well. Anyways, so what we're going to carry on today with is basically the same character as we played in the last live stream, or at least the first live stream I actually did here, which we were playing as a Draconic, what was it? Dragonkin Sorcerer. Sorry, a Dragonkin Draconic Sorcerer. And we actually chose the gold dragon. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the game. But before I do, let's just switch scenes for just a second. Cool. So we should see that we're basically back on this same page here. We're on that loading screen here. And we're just going to see what we can do with that character as we carry on. If I'm not mistaken, we have just spoken to Withers. Withers being the person that we basically met down in the bottom of the overgrown ruins in the basement. What was it called? The dank sewers or something like that. Don't remember exactly what the name was. But it was something along those lines. And this, of course, was the hatch that led towards there. We are currently severely hurt. Now, we don't actually have any short breaks left. So what we're going to do is we're going to go make our way back up top first with the full party. And then we'll actually do a bit where we actually will rest. Okay, so we're going to make sure we basically get to a position from where we can do the resting properly. We already looted that chest. The rest of the party should follow. Yep, there they are. We're going to make our way back towards here.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
I love these kind of like interplays between the different characters. Did we go there already? I'm not sure we did. Yes, we did. We did pick up that chest over there already. So that's all perfectly fine. Now there was one spot right over there, I believe it was. There we basically still could do a few things at. So we're just making our way down here again. I know I got 1 hit point left at the moment with my character. But that should be okay for now. Yes, I know we do need to rest. Unless we rest, we're not going to get far. Now down here, of course, we had a position where we could basically pick up some items as well. We basically did discover that there was something to be done there. So what we're going to have to do is jump down here to see what it is we can do. Let's just make our way closer to there. Let's just jump over the water. Okay, I'm actually in the water and then jumping. How strong am I? Who's actually my strongest character? Let's figure that out by looking at the character sheets once again. Strength 13 for my half-elf, and that seems to be the strongest. So Shadowheart is actually the strongest in this particular instance. What we're going to do is we're going to move that chest. We're going to try to move it, at least, if I choose the correct character. There we go. Can I move it? Target is too close, too far. Okay, I need to stand closer to it. No, I'm good, but thank you very much. I thought I was with the right character already. I think it says target is too far. All right, let's move the entire party down here for just a second. I'm going to split up the party. Can I do this myself? Yes, I can move it bit by bit. And once I've done that, there we go. We can basically reform the group. We can pick our main character once again, and we can actually open that little chest. What is in the chest, you might wonder? Well, there's a Harper notebook in this chest. So let's start by reading that. A tattered collection of reports held together with a harp and moon seal. This is a frequently mention of sacrilegious activities among the Lucas Selunite sect. Interesting. A ruby is there. There is a Harper map. Let's read that as well. The stained ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers with a small inked crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scroll, Cash. Okay, so there is a loot cache to be found there somewhere, it looks like. All right, we just picked that up. We can, of course, send this back to camp. I don't need to carry that with me, to be honest. Scruffy vagabond. We're going to go to camp anyways, because, yeah, we need to rest up. Do I actually notice a difference now on my map? Is there a marker now? Hidden cache. Okay, there. I guess that is the marker that we're talking about. And then there is the crash that we're supposed to find for the Githyanki. Okay, the party composition at the moment is we've got ourselves a wizard, we got ourselves a rogue, we got ourselves a cleric, and of course ourselves being the sorcerer. What I think I will do, I'll probably change that composition slightly. But we're going to have to go back to camp to do so first. So let's jump back up here. Let's make our way towards the top here. Any more bits and bobs to be found here? I don't think so. At least I was lucky that I actually had Shadowheart with me, so she could actually move that chest for me. Or sorry, not the chest, the rock, I should say. All right. We're moving our party this way. Do I want to go there or not? Well, before we actually venture onto that, let's actually go back to camp. So we're going to do a long rest. As that is loading, you should see, of course, we're back in the campsite now. It is already evening and we once again are undressed. I don't know what the logic behind that is, but we're basically wearing purely our pants at the moment. What kind of pants are we wearing? Good question. It just says homely clothing and underwear. Okay, if we take that off, makes no difference. If we take this off, yes, it basically puts us in our underwear. So the actual homely clothing is just trousers, it looks like. Okay, I guess that is just the way of things. I can actually speak to withers.
I shall be here in my camp, for whenever thou hast a mending of the thread, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Well, that's mighty nice of him, that it's basically that we can respec our character. That's an incredible, powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling.
Okay.
There is little a matter
200.
of coin.
So it's 200 for the resurrection, whereas it's 100 for actually the actual class change. Well, we don't want to change class at the moment, so we're pretty much good. We're set on that particular topic. Let's just have a quick look at our inventories for our characters. As you can see, we got quite a lot of books on us over here. I'm actually going to go to the bookshelves in a second. Actually put all the books on the bookshelf. So at least we're not carrying them with us continuously, but they are in the correct place for us to keep them. Any further books here? No, there's only some extra leather armor there that we don't need to carry with them. We can sell that, of course. Then again, which is the character with the highest charisma? That, of course, is my sorcerer. It kind of makes sense because it's my primary attribute. Reason I asked is because, of course, later on I want to start selling my stuff. And I just want to make sure I can sell it from the correct character here. The Watcher's Guide. I can potentially keep that spear for a wee while. Morning Star might be a better one. So that's 0 to 7. That is... Okay, hold on. That's 0 to 5. Once I equip it. Can I equip it? No, she's not proficient in it. Interesting. I thought she was proficient in it. It turns out not to be the case. Has that changed recently? Has her proficiency changed in the last patch or anything? I'm not sure. Ooh, interesting outfit she's wearing. Gale's austere clothes. Somehow Gale has managed to make his clothes smell like a library, perhaps through thaumaturgy, through a passion for books. Most people reserve for sexual partners. Interesting. Another onyx ring here. Now the ropes we can keep, I guess. Yes, I do still want to put this. Let's put this into the camp wear as well. So send it to camp. Detect dots. Interesting spell to have. What have we got in there? An onion. Well, let's send that to camp. What have we got in this bag? That's where we keep, of course, all our valuables. So why not add the ring and so forth to there, the ruby ring. This stone, this one actually stacks with that one. Get another ring. This is an elixir of vigilance. Gets a +5 boost to initiative. I don't need that at the moment. Maybe later on I will need it. But for now, let's just make our way to the place where we can actually put all of our books away. Why do I see 2 of them? Oh, that's his mirror image. It actually says mirror image. That's quite cool. Well, that's quite an interesting scene to see. Nice to take a screenshot of that as well. Right. Yep. How long are you going to do this?
Be with you in a moment.
Well, at least you're acknowledging me, as opposed to purely ignoring me.
A gentleman's only as dashing as his least-groomed locus. Be that as it may. Metamorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Day 1, fever and memory. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin.
Oh, lovely.
Day 3, hair loss. Need to go on. Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate.
Well, he's got the full history of it.
Get the picture?
Tell him to carry on. Can we do that? That would be hilarious.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles.
I love
Day
this.
7, a mind flayer is born.
Thank you.
This is the annotated version, of course.
Okay.
Exactly.
But
Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal.
okay,
Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
I agree.
Yes, but that doesn't quite explain little old me now, does it?
Nope.
What is happening, or rather not happening to us, is entirely undocumented.
Correct.
Uncharted territory.
Storm before the silence. Oh no, silence before the storm. Just the opposite way
Nothing to
around.
sleep on.
Thank
Should
you.
Get some rest.
Okay. So I guess this is Gale's little shack. I thought that basically we had our own little stash of books here somewhere. Wasn't that over here? Oh, maybe it's not. But there is a storage chest there, and I guess that might be for a particular character. I'm not sure which one. There's a table here. Do I want to maybe put all the books into there? I could as well do. I'm assuming that these books will, of course, stay safe in here. Let's double check. Yes, at least for now they stay in there. If they don't stay in there, I'm rather screwed. I just did a quick save just in case. Okay, so this one I'm going to keep here. This one I'm going to keep here. This one I'm going to just move a single one. I'm saying I'm going to keep them there because I'm going to sell them. There's no use in having books in duplicate unless you can actually do something with them. That actually stacks. Why wasn't that stacked to start off with? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all the books I've got on me. So let's have a chat with the other characters that are here. Actually, Gale, I'm going to leave you here, to be honest. Have we already got... Yes, we do have to get Yankee here already. So let's go back to Gale. And we're actually going to say to Gale, it's been nice traveling with you. But for now...
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in...
Thank you very much for understanding.
Abomination. Yet. Keep your rest.
Okay.
Speak. It is done.
Thank you. Okay, so... Did I manage to get that amazing sword from somewhere? I didn't, or did I? If I did, I don't have it on me. Interesting. I do need to level her up to basically be the correct level. Let's just have a look. So I'm going to basically gather some stuff for me to sell shortly. I've got pretty high charisma, so I should be able to sell stuff pretty well. Should be able to get a good return on them. Lots of weapons I can sell, as you can see. It would be great if there was some kind of quick... Ooh, actually, of course, I can sort them first. Type. Ha! That actually makes things a little bit quicker. I can just... Oh, yeah, actually can do this. Interesting. So if I start from there, I can actually drag them all at once. Interesting. Okay, so let's move these further down. Or actually, let's move them up. Type. Okay, then we're going to pick up this all the way to there. These are going to be going down here. And we got this batch of stuff that's just going to go next to it. These are all going to go down here. Oh, well, luckily it basically does order them nicely for me, so that makes it a bit easier. I'm in the encumbered stage at the moment, as you can see. I think I don't want to be encumbered here, to be honest. Let me just put some of this back, because if I can keep this to be below a certain threshold, at least I keep higher speed and so forth. Maybe these bows are a bit heavier than I might want them to be. Yes, we're below that threshold again. Let me put these daggers away as well, just for now. Right, let's sort that by type once again. So we're basically got a little bit of spare capacity. Yeah, the armor is probably also quite heavy. I can always come back here because we're not going to go straight into another position as such. Let's have a look at what that looks like. Ooh, that is a bit... Let's go for the trunks. Maybe I need the trunks instead. So where does it put the other stuff? The other bits of clothing I just took off. Oh, they're actually over here. I kind of like the other stuff a bit more than this stuff, to be honest. It kind of like yeah, you're really, of course, a Dragonborn. So you really want to stand out, of course, as such. So I think this is a nice way to basically do that. Just, there I am. All right, so we got a number of keys. Anything else I need to pick up from here? I was looking for that great flaming sword. I don't seem to have it. Did I lose it? Did I sell it? Or did I just not pick it up at all? Maybe you guys remember. Did I actually pick up that sword in the first episode? Probably I didn't. So let's have a quick look at this young lady here. So we need to level her up because, of course, she is still in the basics. A level 1 takes her to level 2. So she jumps from 12 hit points to 20. So we didn't actually roll a full DD 12, it looks like. We only rolled an 8 in this instance. She does get an extra action, which is the action surge. Really nice and respectable. She might be a good character to actually equip with that spear. So can I send it to Lizelle? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go to Lizelle. So she, at the moment, she craves blood. Interesting. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against true strike. Is this a dual-handed? Wielder with both happens. Versatile, 4 to 11. Whereas this is 4 to 13. Now, actually, I like this potential outlook here. It would be great if we had multiple different sets of weapons that we could basically switch between, but let her carry both for now. Let's open this, and we can, of course, always send this back to camp. Because in reality, we don't need to have all of this with us every time. Why keep it in your bag when if you basically could put it in the camp storage, it doesn't take up any extra space or anything. It's still there. You can use it whenever you need it, etc., etc. Plus, of course, it makes us have a little bit more carrying capacity in our bags. All right, so what we're actually going to do, we're going to take this lovely character here and we're going to put him... Can I go to a fallen log? What can I do with that? How close to the next level am I? I kind of suspect I can only see that on the other pages. So this is an acolyte in background, so that's fine. This is a charlatan, which we kind of knew already. And this is a soldier. So certain soldierly tasks she will get certain boosters for, which is great. Do we actually have a ranged weapon equipped for her? She does indeed have a bow, and I've got a crossbow, so perfect. So we're going to get some sleep now. That's my intention, at least. So we can, of course, choose what it is we want to use. We can straight... No, I don't want to go for that amount. Gosh. Can I select a subset of that? Probably. That's interesting that if you got too many of them, it doesn't actually separate them out. Let's open this. So we got, of course, take all here. Is there a separate bag for where we keep all of the food items? There must be. Oh, there's the stack of books I was referring to. Okay, so let's try that again. Hold on, hold on. Okay, we got different backpacks with different items. That's fine. So this one we can actually send straight to camp. Okay, if I don't do take all from there. Split, yes. Split, actually send that directly to camp. Just see what happens if we do that. It's a pity that I actually have to go through these steps here. It would be great if I can just select, oh, actually I can of course do that. I just showcased it myself, didn't I? We can send to camp multiple items all at once. And then if we now do the sleep, we should of course be able to choose our wares properly. So we have now got one separated out. And we can actually do that full rest. What we now get is a scene where Asterion is sneaking around. Why is he sneaking around? Because of course he is a vampire. And because he's a vampire, he is looking for some blood to basically drain from someone or something. Now we can give him a booster. So if you actually use the actual ability that he's got, let's go and talk to him for a second.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Yes.
Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to chat with him properly.
Can't slow down.
Okay, any final bits? Do we need to prepare any extra spells? I think we're good for now here. I got my meta magic stuff here already. This character, let's make sure we got that properly set up here already. That's fine. Okay, all the spells are good. Let's just double check. Okay, the spell book. Let's go to the spell book. What have we got prepared? So we got Cure Wounds, we got Healing Word, we got Guiding Bolt. I don't think I need Guiding Bolt, to be honest. We do, of course, have Shield of Faith and Bless. Ooh, interesting. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. That's interesting. Command. Let's use command as an option here. That's quite interesting. Charm person and of course disguise self. And these come from don't know where, but they are listed here anyways. So I got my disguise self and I've got my charm person. And I got my cantrips there as well. Okay, perfect. I've got a reaction as an opportunity attack. I should be able to set the same here for him. Reactions, ask. Choose whether the reaction trigger. So what I've basically done now, it should... actually, is it set to ask when you don't tick it? Is that the way it works? Let's just leave it unticked for now. And let's actually go back out of the camp here. Alright, we were at the bottom of these steps leading up here. At least I follow my example instead of just walking through it. Why would I want to do a sleight of hand check? I'm not sure. 6 plus 2. Ouch. I will roll again. Plus I will add a guidance to there. Thank you, Shadowheart. That's at least high enough now this time. Why did I get that? I've got no clue. I guess to a very large extent it all depends on how you've actually set up your actions in the game. Okay, only a bit of gold, which is a bit of a pity. What we're going to do now, we're going to split up the party. This character, let's actually set them all in stealth mode here.
No one back home will ever believe this. On my way. Keep your close.
Okay, so these two.
Stay crouched forever. I was trying to
These two I was going to say.
Onward. Unseen. Whatever comes, I'm ready. Off I go.
So it auto saves, as you can see. We're about to get into the scene where we basically get to deal with them as such.
better make my next move.
So we can put people to sleep. We can basically do the thunder wave. Let's move him a bit forward.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Okay, so she...
Stay idle. Staying out of sight.
Alright, so we reached the point where it actually triggers, of course, the encounter here. So someone's stealth check has failed. I don't know whose stealth check that is, though.
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gates, therefore, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druids?
Yep.
Please, there's no time!
Now Lizelle will get a special point here if we basically keep all of them alive. So that's the key point. Keep them all alive. Right, they all gather up, getting ready for the encounter. And as you can see, they shoot, and they actually managed to hit the person that was opening the gate. And they cannot hold the gate open because, of course, it's too heavy. That's typically what you, of course, got your tools and so forth for.
Damnable roach.
Haha. Nice.
Provoke the blade.
And suffer its sting.
Okay. So we rolled initiative. I'm still in stealth with this character, am I? Maybe I'm not. Anyways. Not a massive amount of health they've got. Must have advantage against them. Okay. I thought if I go into stealth, that's considered an action. I don't have enough actions to do a lot of stuff as such. Okay, I do 3 damage. Lovely. Okay. He doesn't kill him, unfortunately. But he does actually manage to hit him. That one misses. That one hits. Interesting. So, if I position myself correctly, and I then cast this amazing spell of Thunder Wave. So I managed to kill that one with that Thunder Wave, whereas I actually do damage to the other one there. I can actually create a spell slot again. I've got the points for it anyway, so it's a bonus action. There we go. We create ourselves an additional spell slot, which we'll be able to use shortly. At least I used up my bonus action for something, which I think is quite beneficial for now. Okay. Ouch. That must have hurt. So we're basically here with our cleric. I think I might be able to heal that one. Or at least it might be a good idea if I do. Do I want to use the healing word for that? Probably. So that's a bonus action. If I were to basically cast Dash on myself, I can actually make it closer to some of them. And that basically means they'll be flanked. They miss. That one hits. Okay. Do they blow the horn? All right, come on. There we go. Rallied. So we all got rallied on here as a booster. Ouch. Ouch. Twice. And I lose rally. What does rally do? Grant 8 temporary hit points. Okay. So we did actually lose 7 hit points. So it wasn't too bad there, it looks like. Nice. We gain a bit of XP, which helps. I actually get into the range there of that one, which is great. To heal yourself. Wow, that's a bit of a pity. So I do get an opportunity to basically do another attack here. And I get a critical miss. Well, that's a bit of a pity. So I get a chance to... Can I jump down and basically join into something over there? As you can see, I can jump down to there. Can I do a sneak attack against them? No, I don't have advantage against them, so it'll have to be a normal attack. Piercing strike or a main hand attack. Nice. And I managed to kill him with that attack, which is great. Okay. Sorry, did you just heal these guys here? Oh, okay. Interesting. A very interesting choice as such. That is an 8 out of 26. 2. So that should be killable just with a single magic missile as such. So can I make my way down as much as possible? Yes, I can. Hey, welcome, Bonzaki. Always welcome to have people on here and actually chatting as well. So if you want to leave a chat, happy to basically look at what you got to say. If you got some hints or tips or just want to give me some guidance, then feel free to do so. I'm going to place one on this guy because I know that will basically bring him down. This guy's still got lots of hit points. This one, how much damage do they do again? I'm not sure. I might best be able to take him down with 2 magic missiles. Did I just bring him down? No, he's still barely standing. Gosh, that was a pity. Anyways, magic missile was really, really beneficial here. But I'm out of movement points, so... She heals herself. What is she? Is she a ranger? Maybe. Examine. Let's have a look. What is she? She's a humanoid? It doesn't say what she is, unfortunately. Okay, so we got this particular character here. He's got high resistance. Interesting. So if I do bless here... Can I bless my own party? Yes, I can. He's out of range. So we're all blessed. I can move a little bit here. I might want to maybe do some healing on someone here. Who do I want to heal? Probably myself. Of course, that's a level 1 spell as well, but it's a quick action. So critical miss. He's gonna fire, and he misses. Gosh, really? Yep. And he does 2 attacks. So we got a mage hand as well. Interesting. So what kind of special attack could I do? I don't have any special attacks, so to say. Yes, that one dies, thanks to our initial shot that we put onto him. Okay, I should now be able to, of course, put in a sneak attack. There we go. And I've got a critical miss. How about getting a critical miss? That's pretty... Not what I was looking for. He misses as well. He's got 2 hit points left. He's got 3. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. I brought 2 of them down, and that one is just really on his last legs now.
My feet can carry me.
Nice. That one does an attack on them. And then we'll basically do the final killing blow here. Lovely.
Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gates!
And we gain another inspiration point. Now do bear in mind, inspiration points I'm saying, we already had 4, so we don't really actually get an extra point. We've discovered a waypoint, really. Have we discovered a waypoint here? Oh yeah, it's in the grove, so it's not necessarily where we are at the moment. It is in the grove. Okay, so let's group up once again. We're going to basically pick up that tracker there. So we actually be quite efficient, I think, in basically getting these creatures to go down. A fire amber. Let's send this back to camp, and the rest we can pick up. A fire amber. That's a nice one to pick up. Oh, let's go for this tracker here first. This one goes to camp. We picked up a rogue's morsel. We already had one, so in that sense we don't necessarily lose anything as such. That's all beneficial. I'm going to send that to camp as well. Ooh, the ritual staff. Streaks of tendons and sinew cling to the animal's skin. So let's send this on to... I was going to say on to Gale, but we don't have Gale with us. So for now, that's fine. That goes to camp as well. That goes to camp as well. So let's just take that batch. That one can be looted again. Once again, sending stuff to camp. Ooh. Gloves of Power. Absolute Bane. On a melee hit, possibly inflict minus 1d4 penalty on the target's attack roll. Now, blessed by the priesthood gut, these gods provide additional aid to any who bear the absolute mark upon their flesh. So they're kind of like, if you only got that absolute mark on you, then you basically will be able to use it. So we don't have that. Thus, of course, we're not going to be able to leverage that as such. Bit of a pity, but so be it. Ooh. Let's read that. Is there anything interesting to be found in here? Not really, at least not as far as I can see. So let's send that to camp. Can I select multiple again? Yes, I can. Send them all to camp and... That one goes to camp and the rest we pick up. Nothing else, I'd say, here. Not as far as I can see, at least. So, we can make our way indoors here now. Before we do that, though, let's go and level up. So, we basically go from level 2 to level 3. So, we can indeed advance in here. we gain access to a new spell. We can choose what spell that is, and actually can see that are level 2 spells. Knock is an interesting one. Unlock an object held shut by a mundane lock. Now we actually got a rogue with us, so that's not necessarily something we need to use. Focus your mind to read the thoughts of certain creatures while talking to them. That's an interesting one, but not something we're going to actually leverage at the moment. Blindness is here, which is interesting. Blur. Cloud of Daggers. That's a really, really useful one if you basically want to cut off a particular pocket where people have to go through. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy. All right. Darkness. Dark Vision. Detect thoughts we just talked about. Enhance ability. Okay. Bestow magical enhancement upon an ally. They gain advantage on ability checks with a chosen ability. Misty Step here. I think that's the one I want to go for. Let's just double check the other ones. Knock, Invisibility, Hold Person. Actually, Hold Person is the one I'm going to go for here. Hold Person is quite powerful. It allows us to basically hold a particular enemy. And wisdom checks. Not everybody's got high wisdom, so that's great. Class passives. We gain an extra one here. A quickened spell cost me 3 sorcery points. A subtle spell whilst silenced. Ooh, I like that. Double the duration. Heighten. Okay. 3 sorcery points per spell. I think I'm going to go for... how often do I get silenced? I think this one might be quite useful, but the problem with this, of course, is it costs a lot of points to do. Now, we can replace a spell, so let's change one of our existing spells. Do we want to keep asleep? Do I want to change that? So let's confirm that. What are we going to change that to? Why does he actually give me the option of choosing a level 2 spell? Maybe that's intentional, I'm not sure. Increases armor class to 13 plus his dexterity. It's not useful for my current character because through my race I already have a higher armor class 13. So that wouldn't be of any benefit. Scorching Rays, that's a really, really powerful one. Hurls 3 rays of fire. And because I'm actually got a fire affinity, that would be really, really powerful. But of course it does require a level 2 slot. Burning Hands, it's 3 to 18, whereas this is 6 to 36. So that doubled the damage it would do. Assuming of course they're susceptible to fire damage. And this has got a range of 5 and this has got a range of 18 meters. Okay. Expeditious Retreat, Collar Spray, Ice Knife, Featherfall. I think Featherfall would be quite useful. It says it's a bonus action over here, but is it a bonus action or is it a reaction? I'm not sure. Mage Armor, Expeditious Retreat, Ray of Sickness. You and nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. It's only for 10 turns. That's a bit of a pity, isn't it? It is a level 10 spell. Is there anything that basically lasts until whenever? Expedition Retreat, Enhanced Leap, Ice Knife. I'm quite inclined to go for the fire damage here because, of course, I got that fire affinity. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're level 3 now. We get access to the level 2 spells. And with, of course, our cleric, we're going to do just something similar. Because these are origin characters, they basically get certain things pre-assigned to them. So they get new spell slots, but they also get some new spells here. Which are the new prepared spells? They chose Spiritual Weapon. I don't really want to use Spiritual Weapon. I want to use the Hold Person here in reality. That means that the command might potentially no longer be needed. I might want to replace that with something else. But there's not a heck of a lot of stuff that I can actually do from here that I think is really that useful. Yeah, maybe the Guiding Bolt still. There's no save against that, so let's replace command with the Guiding Bolt and accept that. Let's do the same for Asterion. Now Asterion by default here, he basically goes to a special class, the Arcane Trickster. Arcane Trickster is a nice one to have. We get the ability to choose some cantrips we want to have. I would always say go for the Mage Hand, but I think we got the Mage Hand by default already as a Legender main ability. So Minor Illusion is interesting. True Strike. Light, I don't really want to use light. Dancing lights can be as a distraction potentially. Blade Ward, only take half damage from certain weapons. Yeah, that might be of some use. Bone Chill. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. An undead target receives disadvantage on attack rolls. So that's like a touch attack we're doing here basically. This has got a ranged attack it does. Shocking Grasp is 1d8. What's the difference? They cannot use reactions. This spell has advantage on creatures with metal armor. Okay, so Blade Ward is an interesting one to have. Minor Illusion. It's kind of like a distraction against the enemy, so I think I might go for that one. In terms of the normal spells here, I was thinking of Disguise Self. That's quite useful because, of course, when you're a rogue, disguising yourself basically helps you hide away from whatever crime you've committed. Or you can disguise yourself before committing the crime. And then, of course, we can use here Tasha's Hideous Laughter to make that fit in nicely. Now, expansion here. This, you can add a wizard spell of your choice to your spellcasting repertoire. Okay. Do I want to have a familiar? Maybe not. I really want to choose something that's quite beneficial here. Temporary hit points, nice, but maybe not exactly what we're looking for here. Cloud Fog blinds and heavily obscures creatures within it. That might be useful, particularly, of course, for me being an elf. And I do have dark vision, but that doesn't actually allow me to see in the fog cloud because that blinds creatures within it. Charm Person we got here. We got Shield. When you're about to be hit by an enemy, you can increase your armor class by 5. I think that might be a useful one, but in terms of me being sneaky and everything, increase in movement speed by 3 until long rest. Well, that actually seems to be a pretty long-lasting one, isn't it? And if I'm actually looking to get into the action quickly, that might be quite useful for me to have. Okay, and then we of course got finally Lizelle here as well. Battlemaster, a subclass automatically chosen. They get superiority dice. We have 4 of them. Your superiority dice are D8s. You have 4 of them. At fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or a long rest. Okay, that's quite cool. Now we can choose maneuvers here. Now disarming attack is really, really useful, I always think. Commander Strike. Spend an action and a reaction to direct an ally to strike a foe. Okay. Yeah, not exactly what I was hoping for, but okay. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. That is basically evasive footwork. Interesting. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage. Okay. Maneuvering attack. It's another passive. Spend a superiority to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. Which will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke an attack of opportunity. Interesting. I'm not quite sure if that's the one to go for. Precision attack. None of these seem to be using... this one spends superiority dice. Okay. Rally is another passive. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend the superiority dice to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional... I kind of like that, particularly if I'm basically getting into the midst of things. So this makes me evade it, and this, because they missed, should then trigger, of course, the ability for me to strike them. Interesting. Now this would be useful here we're surrounded by enemies. I might be able to take that on the next level. I'm not sure if that is the case, but okay. Is that an action or it's a passive? So it says it needs a superiority die. Okay. This doesn't need that. This one doesn't need that either. Sweeping attack. Trip attack. I'm looking for something that doesn't actually leverage the superiority dice as such. Goaded, fainted. Feint attack. When you use both your action and a bonus attack the target with advantage. And did an additional. Oh, okay. You can use both your action and a bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8 damage. It's interesting. The description doesn't say you actually use the superiority die, but okay. Is it that you gain it or you spend it? I guess you spend it there as well. How many do I have? You have 4. Okay, and luckily you do seem to regain them as soon as you basically do a short rest. So that's quite useful. I kind of like that. So yeah, you're getting to be quite powerful. You... If only I could basically get some more of my hit points or my spells back. Replenishable resource. Recharge upon... Okay. Let's unlock that briefly. Let's make sure I basically got these all properly lined up.
More goblins. What's next?
I can go straight up here and actually have a look at what's going on here. Let's speak to Arca.
Go and find a healer.
It's too late.
Ooh, how do we want to play this? Now we're a noble. Okay.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Maybe not. Okay, let's turn to turn-based mode here for just a moment. Let's choose our Asterian character. Can I loot that person? I can. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much interesting stuff on him. He's got a longbow. Okay, let's just make our way out of here again.
No time to rest. Have to keep going.
Let's exit out of turn-based mode. We can actually speak to this character here.
Ask.
Glad you made it inside. There'll be more coming.
Okay.
Maybe, but we're not fighting. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the
Okay.
rest we're being watched. No more trouble.
Okay, so we do at this point actually have a longbow. Is she proficient with that? I think he is. So it does a little bit more damage, as you can see. It does 4 to 11 damage, which is great.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I switch to turn-based mode once again. If I take, of course, Asterion here once again.
Tippy toes.
Let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. All right, let's make sure we basically make our way out of here quickly.
Interesting times.
extra money is always welcome, I would say.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us,
All right.
and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
We step right up. But look at how big we are compared to them. We're like humongous. Where there's 1 goblin, there's 10. Okay, I'm not going to leave. Let's make that clear. So we're not going to go for option 1. Option 2 is 1 fight just ended, and now we're picking another. Relax. Okay. Druid. These goblins didn't take any prisoners. Okay.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with goblins.
He trusted.
Nobody
Okay.
wanted to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a...
The human's eye twitches.
Ooh.
He's about to blow.
Should I stand back and watch? What shall we do here? Now we're noble in what we do here. So persuasion or intimidation might be exactly what we would do here. Or I can basically take a swing at them. Do we want to avoid violence? I guess because, of course, of what we are. Charisma, persuasion, proficiency, and then, of course, the 1d4. We got a nice 24 we roll here. So, yeah.
Right. Worried about your precious eyes.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless.
Even Gale approves. That's interesting. The only thing is, I guess there's a bug here. The fact that we don't see his image there.
More goblins could be on their way.
So Gale approves, even though he's not with us at the moment.
About this parasite and a few goblins. Lean to a heal.
Okay.
Forgive that display. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
Okay.
Well met. Whatever your business, this attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several. They've started a ritual.
So they started a ritual. They want to basically cut off from the rest of the world.
Slaughtered if we leave. We're no. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid.
Koga.
Won't
Okay.
even you though. I know it's. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, I've got my own problems. I've got temporary concerns. What are you offering for my aid? Okay.
We're met. We'd owe you a great debt. You'll find the.
Hold on.
Find me.
Okay, whatever. Yes, okay. Asterion doesn't approve. I need my full party up here, to be honest. Okay, we're going to go make our way up here as quickly as we can. And then as soon as we basically get close enough, we will enter into combat. And we're basically going to hold this person. Lovely. We're going to interpose ourselves between that person and us. It said until long rest. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Of course, that uses up most of our options. Have I still got an action left? Long Strider. That actually helps me on one of the next bits. He's held, so that's good. I can, of course, dash forward.
On the move.
I don't have enough actions left. Again, I'm going to do another dash with this person as well. I really want to get into there as quickly as I can.
Got to press on.
The fact that I held him with the hold person spell really was beneficial thus far. It's a level 2 spell, so I didn't actually use up any of my level 1 slots.
At the ready.
He's threatened. Critical hit. Lovely. $12 points of damage. That's quite nice. I can still do my offhand attack. Another 3 points of damage. Ouch. Sweet. Nice down. All right.
Something's on my mind.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling but you're not here for heroics, are you? Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
All right, we can do that. We can, of course, add a bonus. We can add the guidance onto there. It's a cantrip, so yeah, easy. We didn't actually need all of that. It was only difficulty 5.
And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you.
Thank you.
Here. Take this.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside.
Ooh.
It serves in the 9 hells as very valuable currency.
In the 9 hells.
That coin's
Okay. Now I do need some healing here, unfortunately. I can actually do that probably with a potion. But for now, I think I'm okay. Let's make my way down this path here. I've got a speak with undead option, don't I? Or speak with the dead option. I probably should have used that directly here once I saw that there was a dead body there. Is the body still there? No, someone has moved the body.
more goblins. What's next?
What do you mean I cannot go there? Let me leave the camp just if only temporarily. I'm going to see what I can do by speaking to the dead over here. Now, which of these would be leading the group? Actually, do I want to do that? No, probably leave that. Let's just leave that. Let's just make our way deeper into the camp. We got stuff to sell. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier already. Okay, we're at the hollow. Okay. Cool. This one is going to cast guidance. Sorry, this one is going to cast guidance on this character. Guidance being this one.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay.
Refugees, adventurers, well met. And is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I know it's drastic, but more months we druids will be safe.
Okay.
As for those that took refuge here, there just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray Nettie will put you to rights.
Okay.
She should just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Cool. So we're going to go through this with some guidance, which is great. So we got stuff like this that we want to sell here. And unfortunately, I can only do... I was hoping to be able to do the multi-select, but that doesn't seem to work here. At least is this better than in basically Divine Origin number 2? Did I always basically order them like this there as well? I don't remember. It's a bit of time since I've actually played that. If you looked on my YouTube channel, you might have actually seen it on there. I did publish some of those. Okay, these books are valuable as well, it looks like. I'm not going to sell that one for now. That's fine. I think the set of weapons here are good for now. Gloves of missile snaring, interesting. Ring mail, chain mail, hedge wanderer, okay. Padded armor. Scroll of mirror image, scroll of hold person, scroll of detect thoughts, scroll of blur. I don't want any of those scrolls, to be honest. Elixir of arcane cultivation. Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Replace effects from other elixirs when drunk. Elixir of arcane cultivation. That sounds quite interesting. The question though is that a permanent thing? Or is that only until the next rest? I'm quite intrigued by this one. It's really cheap though. But like I said, the question here, is this replace effects from other elixirs? So it looks like it's a one-time use thing. You lose it as soon as... Okay.
We don't even know these people. That doesn't matter. Of course it does. You were
Vampiric touch.
That's not what I said.
It doesn't say for those. It actually says for none of them what level they are. That's a bit of a pity. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. That would be really, really useful for any character in reality. The trader will be pleased with this offer. So let's see how much we can actually put on the table. Actually, let's put all of his gold on the table. The trader will be unhappy with that. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, let's move another 2 over. He'll be unhappy still. Interesting.
I won't leave them behind. You're going to get us killed.
Okay, we'll be unhappy. What's this going to do? That seems to balance it out. Interesting. Ring of Flinging. Do I do any throwing at all? I don't think so. Spell Thief. Arcane Venomance. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. Okay, so it's a longbow, is it? It looks like it. Rain Dancer. Create water is basically granted as extra spell. It's worth 200. Interesting. Padded armor. That might be good for our friend Asterion. Okay, so we gained quite a bit of money here now. So what I'm inclined to do here... Can I go into... turn-based mode? Choose him. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. I kind of had hoped to be able to get into a bit of a position.
We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay.
These people. Or yell louder.
Okay.
I made no such oath.
Just be responsible.
Sir. Fine.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay.
We should have left by... Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Okay. Aren't you a tiefling yourself as well, Roland? Can we look at him? No, we cannot. I probably can if I switch characters briefly. If I then look at Roland and examine him, we see, yes, he's a tiefling as well. He's an Asmodeus tiefling. So let's go back to the conversation itself.
You don't... My apprenticeship with Leroican...
Ah, Leroican, okay.
Yes, that Leroican. His name... Few can... In years to...
Okay. Apologies, I had to sneeze, so I just muted you for just a second.
Very well.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Okay. See that? That's great that it lasts until a long rest.
Like the sight of blood, dude. Might be more blood spilled yet if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. And what about Arp? Even the new lad, his first contract, and he actually stood and fought. The stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better. No.
Okay.
Must have thought we were following. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were.
How stupid are you?
No mercies.
Okay.
If it ain't the fearless goblins, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck up. Yeah, you really say. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid. The chest,
Okay.
all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. We've got a contract.
Okay.
Work out though. Goblin's got him when we return in sail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a... Job's all yours. There's a wizard
Okay.
in Baldur's Gate that'll pay goblos for a relic.
Yep.
Supposedly buried round. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Cool.
If I knew that. But look,
Yeah, I kind of get that.
it's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblin... I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger.
Okay.
Goblins, all I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back. If you feel like... Don't thank me. Could be worse.
How?
Would have been us, they call.
Okay, let's have a look up here. Let's see what we can do.
I already told you I don't have it. And we'll have a dog.
So they're talking about basically going to Baldur's Gate.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Okay.
Know what you mean?
Do we ever?
But I've heard there's all sorts in the city. It might not be
Okay.
as it was in El Terrell. I mean, in Baldur's Gate, they give you a chance.
Good luck
Yep.
to you. Wish us a little too. I think we'll all need it.
Marvelous.
Don't you lie to me, boy.
What will we do for work?
I know you have fitted.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Alright, we're going to get a bit of an encounter here, it looks like. So we're going to basically involve ourselves in this encounter between Melly and, in this instance, Barth. Let the rest of the party climb up here as well.
I'm only going to ask you one more.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Interesting.
You threatening me?
We can do a persuasion roll for this. We can add a booster to their guidance. It's free anyways, guidance. Ooh, we rolled a natural 1. Critical failure. Let's roll again. We got the points to spend anyways. And if you don't spend them, you lose them. 18, 20, and we go to 22. Most definitely a success.
You don't understand. The kids stole. These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards.
You'll get yours.
Maybe you will. See you around.
Alright, Melly, come on here. Little tiefling. Little tiefling. Yes, he's a tiefling.
Don't die if I met Heroic and reeking of this place.
Alright, let's have a look at the recruiter's poster. A man and a woman stand side by side in armored emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Older Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of us friendly fists throughout the city or visit our headquarters at Sea Tower of Balduron to find out how you can create a new path of your career. Lovely. Okay, can I take that? I guess I can. There's a backpack here. Question, of course, is whose backpack is it? So let's switch to this character for just a second. Unfortunately, can I go into stealth mode? Nope. Enter turn-based mode. There we go. Oh, there's nothing in there. Lovely. Auntie... Hey, where are you going, Auntie Ethel? Come on. Where are you going? Sorry, did she just disappear here? Ooh, interesting. I didn't even realize there was something up here. Can I climb my way up there somehow?
What's up for discussion?
Is there a path that leads there? It looks like. I guess you just need to follow the path along the side there.
I have a lot on my mind and... Well,
Okay. Ooh, did I have... No, I didn't actually get that other spell yet. I thought I did get a spell to be able to deal with this. I did not.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Okay. How many people are dumb enough to ask? Hey, Roland.
Thunderwave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
I'm sure it will, Roland.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than one.
Those goblins will root. You and I will do some good here. I can feel.
Thank you, Leah. Who's Octa?
You, sort of fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Let's make sure we do a quick save. Agreed. Hungry warriors.
Hard times too, huh? Look in your eyes says I... Here, have more. We'll need every bit of...
Okay. I received some gruel. How lovely. Where's the gruel? Don't tell me it's gone into this backpack here. It has. It's one camp supply. Okay.
We'll be leaving.
Okay, let's go and speak to the blacksmith then. Ooh, that's actually a trader. Interesting. So let's go to camp quickly then, before we do anything else. There's of course a lot more stuff in that chest that basically I have on me at the moment. Let's enlarge this so at least we get access to pretty much all of that stuff here. Actually, let's pick these up and put them one around lower, so at least I leave a bit of distance between the stuff I want to retain and that which I want to sell. Okay. Still within the acceptable ranges of weight. That's great. Our quarterstaff. Ooh, we got a bunch more of these leather armors here. They're quite weighty, as you can see. And they're quite valuable as well, as you can see as well. Which I guess is a good thing. We got another Morning Star here. We got another Javelin here. And yet another Javelin. I guess the other ones here I want to keep for the most part. Let's have another sword here. We got an excess dagger I can get rid of as well. Anything else I want to get rid of? Yes, this armor here. And that takes me actually to do the next level of weight. I got another shield here that still fits into there. How much is the next one? 108. Right, that's the current one I'm carrying, is that right? Yes. I guess that's pretty much the limit of how much I can carry. Okay. As you can see, I'm quite encumbered now. But as I leave camp, of course, I come back to the same spot as I was just a second ago. And it does actually say I'm encumbered, which is fine.
If you need to, my selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter
tinsmith. Okay.
These days my talents are more. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all. Alas, my offerings.
Far more humble. Okay. Well, let's firstly say that I want to basically get rid of pretty much all of this stuff that I got here. And again, unfortunately, luckily the double click does work. How much gold does... he's got 500. Alright, 451 we stand at. Okay, so we did actually buy the Elixir of Arcane Cultivation, which is great. Now we got a chainmail here, interesting. It requires, of course, heavy armor. Safeguard shield. Saving throw +1. 110. Will heavily encumber Sonelias. Not proficient with shields. Okay, I'm aware of that. Okay, so we basically got a lot more money from him in the meantime. Leather gloves, metallic gloves, strength saving throw. Okay. Not proficient with that. Let's have a quick look here. So what's she wearing at the moment? She's got no gloves whatsoever. No gloves. No gloves. So what we can actually get these metallic gloves. They're worth 80. Okay, so here we got the metallic boots. Gives athletics +1. Those are 60. Again, I can basically give that, of course, to our good friend. What have we got here? I still don't see anything in terms of bartering happening here as such, but okay. We got scale mail, and what has he got here? The shield that she's got gives is +2, and that's also +2. The only key difference here being the saving throw +1. It doesn't say what kind of saving throw though. And this is ring mail. So currently we got scale mail, which is medium. This is heavy, and we're not proficient in that. Scale mail. Hide armor, so that's a 14. 14, that's a 12. So if we look at him, he's got, at the moment, weaker armor. Superior padding can take 1 less bludgeoning damage. That's quite useful. So it says 210. So if I go back to this character, it's still 210. That's a bit of a pity, isn't it? I had rather hoped. She's got a circlet. Provides the wearer a touch of elegance, but no additional protection. A helmet constitution saving throw, okay. It's worth 80. That's useful, at least that you basically get money from your main character to at least help her out as such. He's already got a helmet. She doesn't have a helmet as of yet, but she's actually wearing medium armor. Is she proficient with heavy armor? She is proficient with it, but at the same time, I don't think it's actually beneficial for me to give her that as such, because I don't see any boosters for that. So these are dyes. Okay, they're not too expensive, luckily. So we got the sea green dye, the blue dye. Then we got this one. Actually, this looks to be maybe the price for all of them together. Maybe I do need to get a helmet for her as well. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to leave it here for now. Let's just deal with, of course, all the items we just bought. So this one actually goes onto her. Nice. What did we buy here? We built the metallic gloves, we built the metallic boots. Hold on. Strength saving throw? Okay. Athletics. Ah, they actually already had that booster on there. That's interesting. So athletics and athletics there as well. So we got some excess boots, which we will be able to send back to camp. Let's send this to camp as well. It's not really useful to keep that with me all the time. I'm not sure, would it actually make a difference if I were to wear a different kind of clothing as such? Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, let's go back. One thing I want to still do with that merchant here. I'm assuming the merchant is still here, of course. Yes. Okay, let's split this group up.
Careful, I bite. Let's be quick.
Careful, I bite, really.
No one stopped me yet. Need anything else?
I'm going to switch characters to this one. Switch to turn-based mode. Pickpocket him. No!
Arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. It may have been unwise to reveal just how much gold you have on your...
Okay, I'm going to be taken to prison. That's fine. You've been locked up for your crimes. If you want your freedom back, you have to break out of a prison cell. How lovely. The only ones kept separate here, as you can see, is, of course, our thiefly friend. And where is he being kept? He's kept in the prison cell, which is still this way here, it looks like. Let's X out of turn-based mode. It doesn't make any sense. That was a bit of a pity, wasn't it? That basically he got caught. Okay, it's locked. Interesting, I can do an unarmed attack and actually break the door. Did they manage to actually... Did they plan that? Or what? Okay, let's go back to my main character here. I've got a decent enough amount of money on me.
Goblins, druids, grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Really? Wow, that's some kind of advice.
Grumpy
not enough? Come to rip me open too?
Nope.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
Ooh. I haven't even looked at my journal as of yet, so that's quite interesting.
You saw another gift.
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
Oh, how lovely.
Interesting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Thanks for the tip, Bonzaki. I did notice that once I actually traded the helmet for, to the other character.
You can keep
And I still need to get some kind of plug-in here in OBS to basically be able to show the chat, which I haven't got as of yet, but okay, that will come.
the locals prove compliant.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
The tiefling was clear.
Tiefling instead of tiefling.
Purification cannot wait. The Kresh holds the Zafisk. It will cleanse us of the... By covenant, I can say no more. I am unfamiliar with the... Well, you will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Alright, we're not able to get in there, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Is that everything?
Arca, wait! You can't just shoot her!
Why not? That's what her kind did to Cannon.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are...
Put it down.
That's the point.
She didn't kill your brother.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to step between them.
Looks like the app.
You move.
I could do detect thoughts, read the tiefling's thoughts. No, shoot me, okay. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that. Ooh, and I just with my modifiers make it onto the right one. Yes, I got high charisma here. I got 17 charisma. And that, of course, does help. I would love to be able to boost that even further, but I guess for now I'm just stuck with the 17. So yes, Bonzaki, I do have high charisma with this character. If she dies, she takes everything she knows to the grave. A goblin prisoner, okay.
If you believe anything that...
It's alright, Arca. Let's go.
It's interesting that the two different characters that go with me got different opinions on this, but okay.
Not for communal use, it seems.
I'm supposed to talk to her, but how do I talk to her? There we go.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. It's too late to make friends walk me. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your gut. Goddamn, we're burning her name.
Okay.
Face it, the Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm. My tribe can tell you everything. That got a whole lab set up.
Cool.
Cooks up potions that fix our luck. Could probably stick your head back on it.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
It's the truth. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
And I'll leave him for now.
You're gonna be sorry. Every last one.
I've been warned for what?
Having fun with your new...
Let's see.
Evidence chest. There's nothing in there. Equipment chest.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Having fun with...
Let's just close this door here for now.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your birdies. And your dogs.
Okay, I don't have any lockpicks, but which of my characters got the highest? Let me just show you again the charisma I've got. Yes, thanks. The graphics are good because I actually set them to the highest level available in the game. At least I think I did. I'll double check in just a moment. So as you can see, I've got charisma here, 17. Which of the characters got the highest dexterity? It looks like Astarion, of course, has got the highest, but then the next highest would be myself, Sonelias here. So with my dragon ancestry, I got fire resistance. Then here, you deal more with fire damage. You can become resistant to fire. Okay, I'm already fire resistant. Which I guess I should have chosen another ancestry here, because or maybe yeah. Do they stack those fire resistances? I'm not sure. Maybe half damage. Fire damage against this entity from non-magical attacks is halved. For magical attacks is halved as well. So yeah, maybe they will stack. I don't know. That would be nice to know at least. Resistances. I've got no other resistances at the moment. Let me just double check the graphics that I basically got currently set. So video. As you can see, I've got these set to high. That seems to be the highest for most of these. Except I've got the texture quality set to ultra here, as you can see. Yes, I could try to do that. I could maybe try to open it with her. But I think for me, you need Thieves' Tools. Okay, that's exactly what I should have been talking about. Which, of course, I've got right in here. Thieves' Tools. Cool. Let's then try to open this door. What do you mean I cannot? Of course I... What do you mean I cannot reach it? Hold on.
Let's get on with it. I'll go this way. You're gonna be sorry. Every last one of you.
Alright. What now?
Okay, I cannot reach it, but can I give it to the other character? Possibly. So I've got the lockpicks here on me. Can I give it to him? Yes, of course. Because I'm close enough, I can actually do that. Ooh, interesting. Examine. A malnourished torch stalk. Though clearly struggling, this mushroom still glows an angry red. Piercing resistance, necrotic resistance, radiant resistance, but it's basically susceptible to fire. Okay. Let's lockpick this door. Add guidance to there, and let's just roll. I rolled a 3. How magical. Ooh, and I fail. Now I can re-roll because of course I can use my inspiration for that. And again I roll something really, really low. But at least through all the boosters I do get a 15. Thank God I got that done. Really? Your notoriety will eventually pass after a short rest. Well, okay, that's good to know. How do I know I'm basically wanted?
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Interesting. Let's take all the items that are in there. And of course, I do need to equip stuff again, it looks like. My weapons are no longer in my possession. At least, well, they're in my possession, but they're not equipped. That's probably what I should have said to start off with here. Makes no sense to keep lots of this stuff on me, does it? If they say a short rest will basically get rid of it.
Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
Let me hang a bunch of
Now, one thing we do notice here, there is a path down here that leads up to here. Where does that lead to? To the back of that. Interesting. Okay. Do I want to get the full party to go in there or just one character? I think one character should really be sufficient here. Okay, that is dealt with. Won't do me any harm as such. Yep. All right. Anything else? A pitchfork. Okay, lovely. Ouch. I failed my saving throw there. But at least I managed to get that one. It's just explosion after explosion at the moment, isn't it?
Something over there.
A stone door. Okay. Okay, we'll go to that stone door shortly, I reckon. Can I jump onto there? I can. Ooh. Okay, let's just shoot that one. Can I aim for the other one? Is it possible to get the angle correct for that? Gosh, it's really, really well positioned there, isn't it? Oh, there's a pouch there. Ooh, look at that. Scroll of Shatter. That's a nice one. And a silver ingot as well. Now, the silver ingot, we're not going to keep that on us. We're basically going to send that back to camp. We're going to do the same with the Scroll of Shatter. Anything else here? There looks to be a statue of a goddess here, or whatever that is. We can actually just as well pick up that pouch. What do you mean, just move? Okay, how do we get down there?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Okay. Do I have insight? He is booming him. Yeah, I know. Basically, all those explosions did make him basically go every possible which way. Insight check. It's not too bad. And we luckily passed that, so that's fine. 11 versus 10. Success.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that. You
Okay.
can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
Okay.
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody potion.
What potion?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions.
The lady with the lotions and potions.
It worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Also warned of side effects. Should have listened.
Now I'm stuck guarding
Now I'm
crates.
stuck guarding crates. And then some. The bloody things to happen. If this isn't the
The approachable east. Okay, let's make our way back up here. Yes, it actually lit up, didn't it? As soon as you get too close to it. It does light up.
What are we here?
Makeshift prison. Ooh, yeah, I like that one.
No sign of the others yet.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to make our way into there with the others.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Okay. Come on. And now we're going to go properly group up. Alright, let's see if we do a group sneak here. Guardian Stone. Rune of the Bear. I think we just disabled that one there, to be honest.
She'll kill us dead if we go back without it. We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
Thindol.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
What comes now?
Oh, hold on. If I go to this character... Ah, why? I didn't intend to heal him. I should have basically healed the other guy. Yes, good point. I should have saved. There might have been an auto-save, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Not sure what that window on the right there was, but that just kept on popping up. That seems a bit odd. Okay, so let's see. I'm the one that basically's got the... Okay, there's no real benefit to doing anything of that sort. If I was an assassin, I would basically have gotten some boosters here.
This should work.
Double movement cost, difficult terrain, mud. Okay, that missed. That's a pity. Well, at least they focused on me instead of anyone else. At least I missed Lazelle, which is good. Ooh. What did they hit me with? I'm not sure. So which is the most powerful one of these? That's a level 2. That's a level 1. That's a level 2. Sharp Eye. Okay, why is he fleeing up there? I'm not sure. Not enough movement. Okay. Do I need line of sight for that? I guess. Okay, that person is held, which is great. I can create sorcery points, which I don't want to do. I still have sorcery points, do I? No? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Yes, next time I'll make sure I'll save. And then this one, can I do my charging attack there? I can. Half balance, lovely. I can of course create the extra action here. And I kill him. Lovely.
No time to waste.
This one. Oh, Tasha's hideous laughter. Cool. So the question is, of course, how long does that work for? 10 rounds. Okay. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. Right, that was a friend of mine. Just mentioned to him that I'm streaming at the moment, so they can join as well. That would be pretty cool. So the question is, I've cast my spell. Can I do something else still? No, I don't have enough action points, but I can get closer to him. Did the whole person lapse already? Oh, maybe it did. How long is hold person for? 10 turns it's supposed to be. Well, that's useful, at least that he's helping me. Firebolts, can I do that against him? Nice. And did he fall to his death down there? No, he actually stayed up there. I thought he fell, but no. Okay, I must have been wrong. Really? I miss?
A peak worked hard.
Let's have a look what he's got. I made a save against it, which is good. 2 damage, okay. He made a save. And I managed to kill him, which is great.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was going to die down here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No. I'd still be outside, Gavin. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels.
Okay, appreciate that.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Does it not end if hit? Yeah, true. It does actually end when it's hit. Did I actually hit him before? That's the question. I'm not sure I did, but maybe I did. It's easy to overlook sometimes. Rotten chicken eggs. How lovely. Can I do anything with the rotten chicken eggs? There must be. All right, so that one. Actually, let's send them all to camp.
How much farther can I go?
Ooh, that's good. This one, of course, goes to Asterion. The rest I'll pick up myself. Rune of the Eagle. That should turn off that one there. There is a heavy chest there.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
What now?
Let's disarm the trap. Let's add the guidance to there. It shouldn't be really that difficult, but I think as soon as you may fail this, you'll basically see that this trap will break. So we got a high enough roll this time, 18 versus 10, which is great. So it's disarmed.
I've got a long road ahead.
It's still locked. Okay, let's go back to Asterion then. That's let's lockpick it then. We still have the guidance on there. Ooh, that is an utter failure. Now luckily we still got some inspirations. I'll just use thieving tools. That should be a pass. Okay, cool. So like I said, as soon as you fail something, you basically use up a tool.
Never a dull moment.
Ooh, Nature's Snare. Fly trap. Chance to ensnare target if not a plant or a beast. Okay, that's pretty cool. And that's of course better than what I've got at the moment. And of course we got Fire Ember and a set of gold on me as well. So let's change this out. You see, that looks a bit cooler, I think. If we can just see it. Yeah, it sticks out on our back, as you can see already. That means, of course, we can sell this. We can sell the plate as well, I guess. Why keep the plate? It's worth 30. And that stacks. So we got 4 soul coins at the moment. They are quite valuable again, as you can see already. I'm carrying all this stuff with me that really has got no purpose being in my bags as such. Not even sure if I can actually use any of this here. Maybe later for crafting or anything. The choking stench of sulfur wafts from these slimy green eggs. Let's send it to camp for now. Same with this. I'm pretty sure I got some of those already. Again, I can send this to camp. Did I actually read this? I don't think I did. Adventurers wanted. The scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant sealed boldly exclaiming, Master Lorican, the Arcanist of Attica, the Recluse of... Okay. Lorican. I'm pretty sure that that guy that we were speaking to earlier, what's his name, Roland or something like that, he was basically looking to work for Lorican. So I guess we keep that contract with us in a bag for now. Let's just sort this nicely. Actually, let's not do that yet.
What path lies before me?
More crates.
What's inside?
Gosh, there's so much stuff to be taken from here. Okay. There's another stone door here. Okay, we've been here. Let's just go and make our way there. Let's do a quick save. Let's have a look what's on the other side of that. What is the Enclave's library? Interesting. Stone door. Okay, but how do we get out of here? There looks to be noxious or poison clouds, as you can see there. I don't see anything else here other than maybe there is some kind of lever or something there. I don't want to chance it, so I'm going to go back for now. Perception failed. Okay, we know kind of where not to go or where we can go. Okay, let's head back up here. There's oil here. That, of course, means it becomes slick over there. We can probably put that on fire as well if we wanted to. It says there are traps here, but I think the ones that were actually trapped, we actually already passed. Having a quick look at where this leads to. Yes, okay, we've basically found this already. So that's the entrance. We basically just made our way out of here, it looks like. Interesting, there's another backpack here. I don't want to head there as of yet. We will find some interesting stuff there later on. Now all of these I will send on to Asterion. He's of course our main thief. Let's see if we got any perception checks for anything here. Nope, nothing has happened here.
You know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
Right, we're back into the grove.
Fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Oh, we should have gone here. It said that a short rest would basically reset the status. Has that happened? I'm not sure. I've been warned. Yes, thank you very much. Let's make our way up here. And there we go. There's Will. Is that his name? Will. Okay, we are going to have a chat with Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Cool. This should be a chance for us to recruit him as well.
Not bad. Again.
The one-eyed warlock.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Amy, I don't need you to be like me.
All right.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Yep.
Kind words in well met.
The Blade of Frontiers.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
Yep, he's got another one.
Racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Okay.
You saw her. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier. I swore on my... I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her. She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Okay.
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the story, but I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Could just be good luck.
Okay.
But sooner or later, it's bound to run out. An excellent suggestion. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I will. A splendid plan. We'll talk.
So he's heading off to my camp. So we'll be able to recruit him from there once we are ready to have him join us.
I saw you at the gate. A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
Okay.
It's that. The goblins will chase us. A warrior like you could lift their spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Okay.
Look at them beaming.
Next time the goblin... This is...
Right, how close to the next level am I now? So I'm a sorcerer, level 3. Common. Ooh, class action. Did I ever... No, I actually have never used my breath weapon yet, have I? Interesting. Maybe I should at some point or another. Speak with the dead. I got, of course, from the amulet that I'm wearing. Reactions, I got an opportunity attack. Yes, great. Let's speak to that person here.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. God, you need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, lucky us. Insight was high enough in this instance.
I'll try and
Cool.
brace, parry.
Yes.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully it's just, but I'll keep at it.
You're welcome. So, We basically gave Lizelle inspiration because we basically gave some soldierly advice. Always welcome, I guess. That's where we escaped from earlier. Alright, where can we go next? Here. Okay, let's do a quick save again. Donnie. We're going to actually switch characters. We're going to basically have our rogue as the lead character here. Let's speak to Donnie.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or bored. You see nothing out of... As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Ah, perception check. Ouch, how could we fail that? Let's re-roll, because I really should get this. There we go. Thank you. We managed to pass that.
Of a concealed entrance. No trigger or handle, though. No way to open it.
Ah, I'm sure there must be. Strength saving throw. Do we actually have any gloves on her? No, we don't.
Indolence breeds madness.
So if we equip these.
At least things have stayed interesting. Moving in.
I think again we need to basically have, of course, our rogue as the lead character here. There's a fishing rod there.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Ah, a ring.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never look. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Let's do the reverse one. Total boost is between... Wow. $27. Can't get much better than that, can it? And let's make that disappear.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails. See? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? I don't know what you mean.
Is this called the War Widow scam or the Tinker Trash scam?
Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a Tinker's Trash? Uh-huh. Huh. And I promise, this isn't a Tinker's Trash scam. Look, last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Alright.
I knew it. That's what I got.
So he does show me some stuff, but it's mostly crap. It's the impression I'm getting. So a Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. Okay. Yeah, that's probably how he got to basically know what to do here. Really, these are useless, isn't it? Infinite wishes, yeah, sure. Purple dye, mud red dye, pale green dye, light blue dye, and we got pale orange dye. I like this one. Pale orange. I'm happy to buy that as well. For the rest, it's just... Wow, a clamshell for 14. A whole chicken. Other food items. Let's just barter and just buy that.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Yep, you caught him red-handed. And he runs off. Of course we'll give pursuit to him.
What's that?
Okay, why can I not go through there? Why can I not use that right now? Interesting, I don't know. Okay, so there's a big waterfall here where we're actually hidden behind. That's good. Okay, let's chat back to the merchant.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I get it. You're not a chump. But so move along, okay? Make room.
Really? Can we now go through it? Would it now allow me in? I cannot use it right now. Why not right now? Interesting. So there was the other entrance here. Let's see if I can open that one instead. It says locked. Lockpick impossible. Okay.
Let's move. Another step forward. Very well.
So let's see what we can do with this character.
Hey, you here to trade? Yeah, I know. Want all you want. Look, you caught her. Good for you. Now, do me a favor.
Make room for the chumps. Yeah, really. Should I have caught her earlier? Ah, it requires a long rest to reset. How lovely. Okay, I was just trying out whether that would actually do something useful or not. It doesn't seem like it did. So let's do a quick short rest here. Let's have a look what's going on here.
She's a thief, hellspawn.
Okay. Wow. Transforming even to see what's going on here. Interesting.
Those dirt kisses would.
Damn it. We could help each other.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Okay, let's speak to these people.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
A rebel had tried to steal their idol.
Okay.
It's all my fault. I told her I wish the wretched thing would just disappear.
So yeah, you take ownership for it. Okay.
That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Alright, if we don't get involved, what should we do? You got your work cut out. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting them. Thieves deserve to be punished. It's as simple as that.
And you should bugger off.
How nice are you, really?
I'll rush the gun.
I won't risk you.
I'll rush the.
I won't risk.
Okay.
Come, Mad Willie. You get back.
Okay.
It's forbidden. Kick back.
A moment.
Okay.
You.
Thank you. Let's do a quick save here just in case. We're just going to basically go up this path here. Because I do think this leads to some place we actually haven't been yet. Actually, a save happens here. There must be some kind of encounter happening here, maybe? Let's go up here. Let's see if there's maybe some buried treasure or something. Sometimes these little places lead to that kind of stuff. Okay, I don't see anything here, to be honest.
Singing.
It's beautiful.
Ah. Secluded cove. Okay, there. Investigate the beach.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I can pick up the ribcage. Interesting. Okay, so what we got here is a polished dagger. Send it to Asterion. What can Asterion do with it? Let's have a quick look. So, a polished dagger. It makes no difference, does it? Except for the fact that it's more valuable, but that's about the extent of it.
All's well that ends. Don't waste a step.
Such a pretty song.
Okay, is there a nice way of getting there? Well, there's multiple approaches we can take here. Ooh, there is a person there, isn't there? Murkon.
Please.
Oops, no, we're not going to go down there. Let's press J. So, we found here the
Such a pretty song.
beach. Where's that one? Investigate the beach. Discovered a tiefling child in a strange trance. Okay, so what we're actually going to do, I need my spell slots refilled. So at the moment I basically, I don't have any, well, I've got some spells, but I don't have sufficient. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do a long rest here.
Such a pretty song.
Okay. So this, as you can see, gives me a chance to speak to certain characters.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Are you trying to romance me? Is that what you're trying to do now?
I can see the star reflecting on what will she know how to bring the worm under control. Will this little adventure of ours be over? I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but the right. I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
I'm not sure if that's romancing him or what, but it does give a bit of a weird angle to some of the conversations here.
Don't you think?
But that's kind of more like what I personally like, but okay.
Hideous. All of it.
Yep.
Would that I were doing battle up there.
Amongst the tears.
I see naught but flowering. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own. Look above. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of your curiosity. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousin's throats at the Varsha. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come do.
Yes, we will indeed carry on with that.
Tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is.
That shiver.
Our little brainworms have made fast friends. How do you feel? Before the tadpoles have showed no signs of turning.
Okay.
No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worms, or perhaps we could conjecture all night. And that answer is plain. Let's get some rest.
Alright, I can deal with that, getting some rest. Let's speak to Gale as well.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders.
Has our other friend here... Oh yes, she's also got a mark above her. Shadow Heart, she wants to speak to me. I don't know what about, but she does want to speak to me.
The leader of the pack comes. What's on your mind? You must be. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. The same. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Really? Anyway.
Or maybe I should chosen a different answer.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Not an unpleasant. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautilid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
True.
Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown.
Okay.
Let the seeds sprout in their own time. Sweet of you, but don't worry. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along fine. And Wither wants to speak to me as well. Ooh, good.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what beyond mortal realms.
Okay.
There doth exist an amalgamation of spirit. They beg for a mere pittance of coin. I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run
Okay.
deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Very well.
Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. At least it's nice to know that I can actually hire hirelings. Do I get to choose their class? I'm not sure. And of course the question also is, do I get any benefit from having them? Okay, mathematic twinning spell. Yep, that would be useful. I got 2 of those left, it looks like. Let's go to bed. No, I don't want to do that. Why don't I have a look at our chest and basically just select stuff myself? Maybe I should go and start buying some actual food items. Oops. That was not my intention. Send to camp. Let's open that. Is what I should have done. Okay, so that's not the one I was looking for. Okay, we got the gloves here that we talked about here. The gloves of power. How much are they worth? 90. Okay. Great axe. I still don't know where actually the food is kept as such. It must be in one of the chests around here, but I don't know which one. It's not in this one, that's for sure. Lorcan's contract. Okay, good that we set that aside. Let's send that to camp as well. I can just as well carry that with me, to be honest. Wooden crate. Where's the food kept? Okay. Rotten items go in there. That's good to know. Have we got more chests over here or anything? No, I don't see anything else here, to be honest. Does anyone know where I can potentially find all the food that's being kept in a chest? Is there a particular place for that? That one's empty. That's good to know as well. There is another place to keep stuff. There must be a place where the food is kept. But where? A bucket. Oh, I don't want to basically pick up the bucket, but thank you very much. Bucket. Let's drop you again. Maybe it's in one of these two chests here. Not in this one. Wooden trunk, nope. Where is the food? Invasion plans, interesting. Still not exactly what we're looking for. Golly, the log is there. I can sit on it. Maybe it is in the chest, but maybe it's, I need to sort it. Could that be? Let's try that. Let's sort it by type. It's not in there. I'm sure of that. That one's empty. Rotten chicken eggs are in here. Oh, there they are. I just didn't see them last time. Interesting. Okay, so because I split them up, maybe I just should split all of them up, to be honest. Let's just go through that all at once. Cool. That's done. So if I now go to sleep, at least I should be able to auto select. And again, it goes for that, which I don't want to do. So let's deselect those items. Then again, I could just select items as well, but as long as I choose them wisely. That one actually heals me as well. Haggis. Perfect. Exactly 40. Was that Asterion having a dream? Maybe it was. I'm not sure. Okay, so we are at the beach now, or close to the beach. We gained 15 XP. I'm not sure why we gained 15 XP. Oh, the child is gone. That's interesting. It says commence battle. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's lovely, isn't it? Create spell slot. Not exactly what I had envisioned here, is it? So F10 basically makes the interface appear or disappear. That's at least something. They're all level 3 harpies. Lizelle, and they do a reactionary attack. That's good. Look at the damage that he inflicted there with that reaction. That is pretty awesome. %50 chance that it will pass. Interesting. So those two both will actually have a chance to basically do something there. Offhand attack? Nope, nothing. Pity. And now I'm disadvantaged here myself. Claws on me. How lovely. Okay, so now I'm in a good position here, I would say. Only 4? Really? At least that's one less. Okay, knocked her off her feet, which is good. The last one comes flying in. Look at that, a critical hit, a reaction of basically the previous attack. I miss. That ain't good, innit? So we basically now got, of course, the rogue here. Ouch. Lovely. Can I use any of my vampiric options here? I can't, can I? That pretty much sucks. Burning Hands. Quicken spell. I should have done a twin spell here, really. Critical miss. And again, I managed to hit them. He got lured. Really? What's the luring song going to do? Let them fall to their death or anything? Or I'm not quite sure. Three to 18. Really, I thought I basically would kill him with that, but I should have used all 3 on her. I miss. How do I miss? Did I break her concentration? No, she made a saving throw against that. Okay, we made the saving throw here, luckily. I am going to have to heal some of my compatriots. But should I attack her first? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I miss. How the heck do I miss? Thank you. At least I got some hit points back here. Again, successful saving throw. How utterly lovely for her. Yes.
I will have your head, Harpy.
No, never mind.
She is able to heal herself, isn't she? 9 hit points extra.
Looking ahead.
Can I heal myself? No, I cannot. So the harpy, we looted already.
What path lies
Okay, anything to be found up here? Unfortunately, there is a dead body there. Murkon. He is dead. I'm sorry to say. I'm assuming there's some kind of treasure trove up here. Pile of bones. That's it. So they got a nest. What do they do with the nest? Oh, there's a wooden chest at least here. A little bit of extra money, always welcome.
And away I go.
Okay. Okay, let's split the party up temporarily. Now, she has got pretty far jumping capabilities, doesn't she?
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Look at that. Ring of color spray. Malachite and supply camp supplies. Good. And there's a note here that says, I'm sorry. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot have happened. Okay. Because they needed a warlock. They needed me. Okay, how lovely. Inscrutable journal. Okay, so there's a ship there. Is there anything else I can find up here? Okay. Nope. Let's group up again. Let's send this on to my main character. My main character. This one I'm going to send to my main character as well, because if I run out of spells to cast, at least I still have that.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So my color spray is right over here.
On my way.
Oh, lots of roundabout stuff to be done here. Well, round stuff to be done. I'm more like, yeah, stuff that happens here, unfortunately.
The corpse does not respond.
It doesn't respond. And now I basically have to wait until the next long rest before I can do anything. That's such a pity. I guess it's because it's been too long since they died that they're not able to respond. There's stuff here as well, isn't there? So there must be something we can do.
Eager for battle.
I cannot even jump anywhere else here, it looks like, which is a bit of a pity.
Objective noted.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yep. Ooh, I'm wet. Yes. I guess we're all wet to some extent by walking through here. It would have been great if I could have saved the boy, but yeah, it was not to be in this instance.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lazerk Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for service.
Yep. We found ourselves another mound. Another treasure. Hidden in here. Can we get up there? Okay, there's some extra money. Could we get there somehow? No, I cannot. If I change over to Lizelle. It's too far, it says. Okay, I kind of can understand that.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must. Besides, you saved my life aboard the...
Okay, nothing has changed in that sense, it looks like. Which is fine as far as I'm concerned. Okay, wooden chest. Let's go back down here. So as you can see, there's lots of jumping involved from time to time to be able to get to the locations we should be getting to. All right, let's do a quick save here again. Let's have a look. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Let's have a look. If I swap characters, can I actually get a feel for what kind of character she is? She an Asmodeus tiefling, yes. I don't know her class though. I suspect that she's a bard, but I'm not sure.
It can't hurt. I have her. I have an extra, my teacher, Lihala. I remember waking up one night on the road, thinking of it now. Wait.
Okay.
Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. That, and thank you for everything. Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay.
Okay. Did we help her enough to basically get some kind of gift? Alright, I can't hear anything. Is that a bug? Can you hear anything? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So I guess we hit a bug here because I'm not able to hear her. Okay.
Sorry. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. She was playing her lute.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much blood. I can still smell it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've a long way to go.
Okay.
But thank you.
You're very welcome.
It's still rough.
Okay, so we helped her out. Can I read that? The book is a clear work in progress through already extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notations from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out, it awash in color and meandering arcs. The script below reads, My Cunit song. Okay, so if I speak to her from here.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
So let's have him move over this way. Hold on, I should really have broken the party up. Let's do this. Fine. Well, with all the modifiers, we most definitely will get there. That's no doubt. Ooh, cap of curing. Okay, that would have been a great item for a bard, but unfortunately we don't have a bard, do we? That's... So cap of curing. Okay. That's a quite useful one to have, I'd say. Alright. Hello, that's Volo, our friend, isn't it? He's a humanoid, level 3. We don't know what he is, though.
I do wish I could understand you. Ah, you were at the gates just now, no? A few questions.
Sure.
There's no overstating. Lord, how would you describe that particular...
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Okay.
Goblin.
A myth weaver. This man has no...
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
So we basically now got two options. Because we're Dragonborn, we got an option, but also because we're a Draconic bloodline, we got an option here.
Witnesses note. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? I've interrogated one. The scandal.
Ooh.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Okay.
My God, I'd heard, but he's been quite captured, but my friend.
Every story needs a dragon in it. Okay. If that's the way you want to put it. Scribbled note. Okay, what does the note say? Keep away from Tuffet. She's lazy enough as is. Okay. Primer of mythical beasts.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Each chapter of this book describes the culture origin of a different mythical beast. Chapter 5. Miniature giant space hamster. What the heck? Okay. Alright, they're in the midst of their trance. I'm not going to disturb them. Probably what I should do a quick rest to at least heal my hit points. There's a plaque here.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Okay. Oh, there's a path down here as well. Let's explore this before we actually go anywhere else. And there's yet another bear. Okay, he moans, whatever that means. Does that mean he wants to attack me or something else? I'm not sure. a wooden chest. Lovely. Drow poison, elixir of arcane cultivation, like we already have one. Oil of diminution, okay. Okay, I kind of like that. A few extra chests, why not? Am I able to go there? It doesn't look like I am able to go there, so let's just jump back to where we came from. I wish I had some kind of spell of speak to animals. That would be really, really handy, wouldn't it? So we just come from the beach there. Emerald Grove Environs. Okay. That's the main entrance. That's the section where we basically explored. Then there seems to be a bit more over here. I just don't know how to get to all of it, but okay, that's fine. It says, do not speak to Tuffet. I guess we're going to listen to that bit of advice, at least. It would be great if we could speak to that bird as well, but...
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Add bonus, yes. It never hurts to have guidance. It really never ever hurts. 24? Yep.
Forgive me. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution.
Eject refugees.
Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. Only Master Halsin can stop this. If not, I fear for my people. I would, but if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will be
Okay. Okay.
You're testing my patience.
All right. Cool. Let's see what we can do over here. What have I got around me? I got guidance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ooh. The snake.
Please. I'm sorry.
Yep.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a
what, Wrath? A thief? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. The parasite. Eat Wrath, lock her up, and keep still.
Come, Korga. We took back the...
Do it.
Okay. Question is, will this work? Difficulty class. Okay, that failed miserably. I could probably... Can I reroll? No, I don't get a chance to reroll this. Or actually, maybe I do. It's a quite difficult one, isn't it? 9 plus... Yes, 14. Bless the stars. Bless the inspiration.
Is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
Okay.
Fair words. Child.
Ah.
Take to the others word of my grace.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Okay. What does she have to say?
You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air a bit. It's just an old wound. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. It's just something I have
Okay.
to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. All right, so we got a bunch of people here. one of the things we want to do, I probably want to split up the party again. But before we do that, let's go ahead and start that conversation here with her.
Go on. Say it. You think
Okay.
On my way.
My faith will guide me.
No time for Danny.
Blackets will be done. Onward.
Careful, I might. Now's not the time.
Okay, so there's a heck of a lot of stuff here, but there is, as you can see, there's a chest behind there that I want to get to. And because I'm keeping her engaged at the moment, I ought to be able to get to it.
Let's get to the shadows.
Ooh. Let's switch to turn-based mode at least.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best shows.
Oops.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay, so let's take this character here.
Let's try this way.
Can I speak to him as well?
See what I can learn.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go.
He's still somehow looking this way. Is it him or is it someone else? It is still him.
A long way to go still. No harm in a little
Bye, Sylph.
Okay.
Ah, you don't see a monster. You are like the devils. Where they tread, no matter.
Okay.
I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from...
Really, you will seal the grove. How utterly lovely.
I wonder what the next move is.
Pouch. Okay.
Assume nothing. Proceeding.
Servants' quarters. Okay. Let's have a look what it is. It's an artifact. A register of druidic rituals and their uses. Okay. I don't have a druid in my party, so okay.
The rite of thorns. It is the tree. The grove will be closed. None of this can happen while
Okay.
Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine. You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the outland. They're to be gone before the Viper must strike.
Okay.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed,
Okay. Okay, let's try that again. So let's try getting in there once again. I can lockpick that. It's pretty near impossible for me to fail this, but yeah, it has happened before, as you might have seen. Okay, so let's carry on with that. Okay, let's take all of those items. And let's leave from there subsequently as well. Alright, let's pass these notes on to my main character. Let's group them all together again, and let's actually read that note as we stand there. So, the I'm sorry note we've read earlier. Here we got a half-torn letter. Let's read that. The marks crystal of the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp, dock, tree, meet me alone. Oh, Lodan. Okay, interesting. 2 entries have been updated. Let's also read the book. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inward. Balance is a myth. Where any clan threats, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. Okay. Okay. What to do? I guess we just look at our diary. We got the crash to find, rescue the Helsin, ask the goblin priestess for help, get help from the healer Nettie. Look for her in the inner sanctum. Investigate Kaga. Save Arabelle. Looks like we actually lost this one, isn't it? We probably could have done better. In reality, I don't necessarily need to find all of these, or at least read all of these, but this is useful to know at least what's going on. Inspirations, we've got 1 remaining, I think. Unlock and read the Book of the Great Dead. Is that the last one we got remaining? I think that's the one. Oh, it actually lists which events actually have triggered inspiration here already. Lest you be judged. Learn Asturian's history as a magistrate. Lizelle. Okay. Gale. Unlock and read the Book of the Dead. Lovely. Okay, so...
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of the ravenous predators with fangs like... You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Okay. Lovely. At least she's able to help where necessary. Findle.
My savior.
Yes, Findle, we met earlier and of course we talked about other stuff. Druid Chambers, Muckworth, Wooden Chest, etc. Nettie's gloves. Let's talk to Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. This medicament. There. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? Did it look like a tadpole?
Okay.
From your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. Come, follow me.
Okay, let's follow her.
To be quick. This way.
Ooh, secret door opens. A dissected drow, how lovely.
There's something in that vessel. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
How lovely.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
So you kill them and lay them on the table. Okay.
Seems so.
Okay.
That's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands. You don't have to be here for this.
Please.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Okay.
Protected from on high. Sounds like... How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where a mind flare ship... Look,
Okay.
you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. Your date, but you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison.
Okay.
Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but...
Astarion disapproves, but the others seem to approve.
Here, you know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flare. Master Halsin and I were tracking, studying, trying, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there.
Okay.
But you're not. Weird powers aside, mind flayers reproduce by infecting the thing in your skull, though, it's one of their worms for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this one gives you powers. Telepathic, not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know.
Have been converging on an old temple of Saloon. Okay.
Have been converging on an old temple of Saloon. And when Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get whatever he found there. He didn't make it. I think so. You, though, you're one of them.
Okay.
Technically speaking, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could tell you all I can say for good luck out there. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Well, hello.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Let's read that. Track the druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. Interesting. Halsin's journal. Let's read it. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. Okay. Autonomical sketch. Final note is single altered. Interesting.
It seems Halsin is the one to talk to.
Let's read that as well. Dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you want to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone. So be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Oh, okay. That does make me wonder. What? Ah, I guess that's the sockets that we're talking about. A trumpet. Okay.
Shall we?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Soul coin, a thesis. Lovely.
That's curious.
Perception check, really? Okay, stone slab.
I can't even see a lot to pick.
Owlbear sightings in the region. Interesting. Let's do that again. Okay, so there's a cub. It says cub. The word is underlined several times. How lovely. Do I need that book again? Maybe I just don't need to get all of them.
One step at a time.
Okay, let's go back to that turn-based mode. Nothing there. There is here. Scroll of Speak to the Dead. Soul Coin Thesis. This one we can steal. Scroll of Enlarge. Let's steal that as well. On Death of Resurrection. Okay. I think I've done most of these now, so let's send this to camp to start off with. Let's send that to camp. Let's read these books one by one if we can. You never know if there might be a quest being triggered by one of these books, for example. That's actually a really low-level book, wasn't it? A cantrip, I think it even was. Candlekeep, okay, we're not. Are we close to Candlekeep? I'm not sure. Okay, I think we're good for now. Even though the pitchfork, let's send that back to camp as well. I could get out of hidden mode. Actually, I can regroup, I guess.
Watch the shadows.
So there is that space behind there. I just haven't been able to open. I need an extra rune, it looks like. Rune of the Eagle, we got Rune of the Bear, there's another rune there, but we just need an empty socket to be filled here.
Still breathing, despite everything. I have something to ask.
Exhausted bird.
The bird's eyes.
Exhausted.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
Wanted the easy path.
Okay. Loik, Silver, Kaga, Wrath. Let's speak to Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing but we've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or she is first, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Mm-hmm.
Our need. Halsin, you won't mistake the...
Okay, perfect. Let's get out of here.
Stay close.
Let's open up the door. Let's head out. Our pig friend is still there.
Again?
Right, we're not going to do that now.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Show some dignity and lead.
Few outsiders are allowed in here.
Okay. Let's have a word with him.
You ever scare me like
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so we receive a locket that gives us dancing lights.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely. Not yours.
So it wasn't really a chance to basically choose what we wanted to get. It's really like, yeah, you just get something. Dancing lights. Let's put it on him for now. Hold on.
Stupid and reckless.
Hello, Ugh, if I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. A heroic. Mol said we had to do. They were talking. Why can't we just stay in?
Okay.
These things have stayed interesting.
Right.
Think you could stand back a ways, pal?
Here we go.
I cannot right now. What do you mean not right now?
What's up for discussion?
Let's have a chat with Amek. Detect thoughts. Until long rest, you read the thoughts of certain creatures while talking to them.
Time to press ahead.
Okay. 9 plus 2, 11. Sweet. Done. Tell us.
Watching his hands, you realise he's mining opening something.
Let's persuade him. 14 plus the boosters. There we go. 21 even. Well, that's clearly a success. So let's carry on.
Then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
It hurts to look at me, really. All right, let's do this. So we can now actually get down there, thanks to the child. Okay, so let's split the group up. Let's go to this one here. I mean, it's too far. It is too far. There must be some way of getting around it. Unless... Have I got teleportation of sorts? No, I don't think I do. Not as of yet. Let's do a quick save. It's getting to be a lengthy stream today already. We're looking at about 3 hours, 20 minutes already. Don't touch me, really.
Subtle steps.
Never see us coming.
The gate will never see us coming. Okay. Why not? Oh, because that's the hole and I'm too big for it. That's probably it. So the kind of the tooltip that we're getting there is a bit off. Okay, anything useful here? I I can't get there. Okay, that's a pity. I bet there's some way of actually getting from one place to another that we just haven't figured out yet. You're gonna own the town. The Guild, Hidden Rules of Baldur's Gate. Okay, Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. Melly.
You're the first grown-up who's ever got...
Hello, Mole.
Well, look, my kids say you've been... I heard you helped Melly with that locket. You saved Arabella from the druids. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Mm-hmm.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Mm-hmm.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get... And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Anything else?
Okay, what has he got to trade? A toy brick. Well, okay. That's one thing. A scroll of magic weapon. Yeah, okay. Scroll of Crown of Madness. And we basically got Arrow of Ilmatar. A for Azuth and Other Gods X. Interesting. I kind of like that book. Thieves' Tools. I can always do with those. Let's barter for that. What do you mean it's been refused? There we go. All done. Now I've got a dagger to sell. I've got also some... Do I have torches to sell? Let's barter for this. Plate, a cup, chalice, ribcage. Do I want to sell those? Maybe not. Short bow. I got a battle axe. A quarterstaff. I don't want to sell the shovel. Simple ropes I could potentially sell, yes. 69, okay. That's getting to be a bit more than I had originally, or just a second ago. A level 1 tiefling.
Anything else? We're saving up for... Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Won't turn down free money. Come see me in the... See you around.
Okay, so once they get to Waterdeep, or not Waterdeep, but the big city, that'll be a different story, isn't it?
I hope I don't look as old.
Okay, so I can climb my way up here. No, that's not going to work, is it?
The gates will never see us coming.
Yeah, if I had some kind of means of getting across, that would have been helpful. I don't have it as of yet. Cool. So, Octa is there. There's a merchant there. I actually got a new book, don't I? Hold on. Okay, let's send that to camp. New book here, inscrutable journal. Read that. Okay. Breastplate +1. Interesting.
What am I to do?
So what's she got now? She's got a half plate. Get Yankee half plate.
Let's get going. I want to have a word.
Anything that he's gained?
I have, well, something close.
Okay, a mace +1. He's got a short bow +1. A safeguard. Ooh, okay. So he's got some new stuff, it looks like. A hand crossbow +1.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Padded armor +1.
You're an idiot.
That would be quite useful for him, isn't it? Okay, let's get our hands on that first. Chain shirt, ringmail armor. What have we got here firstly at the moment? Ringmail. So that's both 14. Superior material, take 1 less slashing damage. Okay. Not proficient with that. Okay, that's fine.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
That's a good question. I don't know when he's going to show off his thunder wave.
True.
Okay.
Goblins didn't kill me. Is that everything?
So what do we gain as him? We've got, of course, new armor. Look at that. That looks pretty awesome. Let's send it to camp for now.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What comes
Wonder
next?
if the gods are
Finish
watching
this
me.
bottle. Got enough dead to toast anyway.
Not the worst plan you've had lately.
Okay. We've still got 960 gold on me.
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember.
Ring of flinging missiles, okay. Rain dancer. It's how much different is it from this one? I'm not sure. It's got crate waters on there. Scroll of speak with the dead. Padded armor +1. Yeah, I think we already have something similar, to be honest. Let's quickly go to camp. Let's see where we got any stuff that we could potentially sell here.
Anything of you?
Let's first sort this by type. Let's sort this by type as well. So we got a bunch of these goblin bows, don't we? Let's see if we can sell that. We got a short bow here that we could potentially sell. We got a ritual staff. Easy enough to sell as well, I'd say. Simple robes we can sell. Simple robes. And we also got this spiked shield.
What's next?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's sort this by type again. Leather boots. Then for wear, okay. I could sell that as well, I guess. Tasteful boots. Stream hopper loafers. Let's keep the boots here for now. I could sell the silver goblet, that's for sure. Mug as well. I don't really need the mug. Okay. Those are duplicates anyway, so we can get rid of those. Perfect. So let's go back to where we were just a second ago.
Need anything else?
I'd like to see your wares. Okay.
Remember, you're not the only one in need.
That book I wanted to sell. And then of course we got these bits of clothing all the way up to the staff. $197. Okay, that's a nice lot of stuff that we can try to sell. I'm sorry. Okay, I can't move that stuff around at the moment, which is fine. I can sell that. I can sell the malachite as well. I'm not going to do that now though. I'm going to keep that where it is. This guy can send to camp. Can send that to camp. That should be a nice one to sell as a lot of stuff. Probably can add that spiked shield to it. It's a tabletop. How lovely. Thank you. All right. I don't stream too often, but when I do stream, it's always good fun, I think. At least that's my opinion. I do sincerely hope that you guys enjoy it. We've been there. We haven't been a lot further than that yet, have we? There's a hidden cache there, so we can make our way, I guess, up here, it looks like. Unless I'm mistaken, the gate should open for us. There we go.
Do you think your kin stays out? I know they do not. It is my responsibility. Myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
We can basically climb up that wall, it looks like.
Don't mind if I do.
Balsam. A ladder. Have I seen that before? No, I don't think I actually have, which is good. Where does it lead to, though? Ooh, okay. Something is amiss.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say.
Raphael,
For
who
your
are you?
journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The mouse smiled, then down came.
Okay.
They do know. Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Charmed, I'm sure. We should have a chat, you and I. This quaint little scene.
Okay. Interesting. Is it just... Oh, it's my entire party that was taken here. Lovely. Are we now in Cormier, or is that where we've gone to? Middle of somewhere.
The House of Hope.
Ooh, interesting.
When the tired come to rest, and the famished go on. Partake. It might just be your last. Call it a...
Ah. You're like a devil.
What's better than a devil you don't know? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But because my compassion is boundless, and you're in dire need.
Okay.
Well, I could fix it all like that.
Okay.
And what is madness? But still, I have a feeling you change your mind. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg. And when
Okay.
hope
Yeah.
has been whittled down to the very marrow. Hope.
Yep.
Such a tease. All those pretty little symbols. One might say, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. A wooden barrel. Nothing in there. A wooden barrel again. Ooh. Another one of these here. Greater elixir of arcane cultivation. Is this the cache they were talking about? Maybe, maybe not. It looks to be parts of the ship that we're basically seeing here that crashed onto all of this. Draconic mushroom. Balsam. Okay. Lovely. So is that the cache that the Harpers had put down there? I'm not sure. So move rock, we've done that, I believe. Then there's a twisted tree. Investigate Kaga. Okay, so we do need to make our way down there somehow. So we've been there. But how do we get down there? Okay. Let's see what we can do.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Say,
All right.
Killing is good.
Guys, I think it's about time for us to call it a day. It's been a long enough episode. There's various different angles we can take from here, but for now, let the companions finish their conversation, which they just did, which is great. But yeah, we're going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care.